What is going on, everyone? It is Mark here with another video, and today is a very exciting day. Guess what came in the mail? The iPhone XS Max. So what we are going to do today is take this out of the box, check it out, see what's going on, see any differences that I notice, talk about it, review it, give you my thoughts. I'm excited. Okay, so what did I buy? So I got the 64GB space gray iPhone XS Max. That's the OLED 6.5-inch display. Same footprint as the iPhone 8 or 7 Plus, but all screen. So let's jump right into the box. In typical iPhone fashion, you've got designed by Apple in California. You got some literature, some stickers. Here's the phone. We're gonna put that off to the side very quickly. And what is in here? So yep, we still don't have quick charge. You got your typical USB-A charging block there. Expected, a little disappointed, not the end of the world. You got a pair of earbuds here, and yet the rumors are true. You do not actually have your little adapter there to go from lightning to auxiliary cable there. That's kind of disappointing just because, you know, auxiliary still does exist. And then you got your USB-A to lightning port cable. I mean, very typical. We are used to these unboxings by Apple. Same old, same old. Okay, perfect. Before we get too in-depth with the review, I want to make it absolutely clear that this is an S upgrade. You're not getting anything crazy new, you're just getting a little bit of a spec bump, a little bit of tweaks, a little bit of love TLC. Okay, so here is the phone. This is the space gray, like I said, iPhone XS Max 64GB. What are we getting with the iPhone XS Max? Well, display. You're getting a lot of display. You've got the 6.5-inch Super Retina OLED display. And to be honest, I'm not someone who likes big phones. I'm always someone that if I have the option between, let's say, a regular iPhone and the iPhone S, I will go for the smaller one. But for some reason, the same footprint, but it's all screen, it doesn't seem huge to me. It doesn't seem like I'm like, oh my goodness, this phone is huge. It feels right. It does feel bigger, obviously, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. What else do you have here? You, of course, still have the notch, but Apple got a little bit smarter in terms of their marketing, and they hit it with the wallpaper there. It's still there, but because it's such a good OLED, it's pitch black the entire way across and you can't notice it at all, and they give you a fancy wallpaper that moves like a planet. So physically, the phone looks very, very similar. Obviously, the size is a little bit bigger, so you pretty much got the same backing as the old iPhone X, the glass, the space gray. The color seems to me to be identical. You obviously have wireless charging because of the glass back, which is a nice added benefit. But what you'll also notice that there is an addition of 2 new cellular bands here, and makes your speaker grill unsymmetrical. Not sure if that's a big thing to you. I don't personally care. I mean, how often do you look at your phone at that particular angle? Another thing that you'll notice kind of on the surface there is that Face ID is very, very fast. No, it wasn't very slow on the iPhone X, just now it is that little bit quicker, which is an awesome feature. So a lot of the rumors were very quickly denied as soon as this phone got released. No, there is no USB-C. We're still rocking the lightning port. I personally think that Apple would rather get rid of this jack entirely than go with USB-C and make it all wireless 100%. Okay, so what is actually new with the iPhone X other than the size of the display and Face ID being a little bit quicker? You got the A12 Bionic chip. So it means that you've now got a 6-core GPU. You have a 10 to 15% performance bump. You've got an additional GPU core. You've got 7nm process. Who cares? What does that mean to the end user, the me, the you? I don't really care what it says on the box and the marketing, but what does it actually feel like in your hand? You're gonna be a little bit quicker, and you're gonna have your Geekbench scores a little bit higher. It's a little bit quicker. If you're going from the iPhone X to this, a very small difference. If you're going from like an iPhone 7, 6, 8 even, you're gonna have that performance boost and you're gonna see a big difference. Again, like I said, if you're going from the iPhone X, very small difference. Another big step that Apple made with the iPhone XS Max and XS, well, it's the camera. You're gonna have a much bigger sensor in the rear facing camera. You're still gonna have the dual cameras set up in the back. These are 2 12-megapixel cameras, one obviously a wide, one a telescopic. Where the magic actually happens isn't necessarily in the camera itself, it's in the processing that it does in the background there. So what does that all mean? That means that basically your camera is a little bit more tweaked and a little bit better to use. So to prove the point of having that quicker processing and the better brains behind the whole thing, I'm gonna take a selfie with the rear facing cameras just to show what it actually looks like there, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I don't even know if I'm in frame. Got it. You notice here just how much better the portrait mode really is. If you take a look at all the hair, my ears, portrait mode is so much better, and that is all thanks to the A12 chip and the processing that it has behind the camera. What else is a cool feature that I really want to explore is the dynamic aperture that you can change. So if you look at the back of the photo there, you'll see a variation in bokeh, in blur in the background. You can obviously jack it right up and it kind of looks a little bit fake there, but if you find like a nice middle ground, it can really enhance your photos and take them to the next level, especially off of your smartphone. And this additional processing power also, you know, gets taken advantage of with the front-facing camera, which undeniably means I'm gonna be taking a selfie right now. Portrait mode works so much better. A much tighter and neater line between the artificial kind of boundaries that are found around the subject there. Wow, that looks so much better than what it was on the iPhone X. And the dynamic range, all of this stuff obviously gets improved with a larger sensor. Your low light photography is gonna be a lot better. You're gonna get so many more vibrant colors, the dynamic range is gonna be so much wider. It's gonna be an awesome, awesome camera. A lot of people are probably gonna buy this phone just for the camera. What else do I have to say about the iPhone XS Max? I mean, overall, like I said at the beginning, this is an S upgrade. So if you have the iPhone X, I highly recommend not purchasing this device here. Why? Why? Because all these little incremental steps, next year they're gonna be even better. The difference between the iPhone X and the iPhone XS and XS Max, honestly, for the average day consumer, very, very small. Obviously the camera is much better. I wouldn't buy a brand new $1,700 phone in Canadian dollars over the camera. What I do have to say, not so much iPhone XS Max related, but more iOS 12 related. Now that you're multitasking, you don't have press and hold to exit applications. That is an awesome touch. I was long awaiting that. Anyways, so that's the iPhone XS Max. Well, I mean, a lot of the things that I did say relate directly to the XS, but yeah, let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you think of the phone. Do you think Apple is making incremental steps too small? What do you think is going on? But if you like that video, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. And for additional brownie points, please follow me on all of my social media. Links can be found, of course, down in the description. But for now, thank you, and I will see you on the next one.